Shortly before Donald Trump's indoor inauguration on Monday, Steve Bannon, with his War Room podcast team, was in D.C. They were broadcasting outside, and Steve Bannon was wondering, where is everybody? Why is nobody outside? Even though we knew they moved the thing inside because of the weather, but that's not what Steve Bannon thought. Oh, God, no. Even when they win, Steve Bannon is still out there pushing conspiracy theories about Democrats or a deep state operative. We don't really know who. But anyway, the powers that be, that actually do not be, were somehow trying to, in Bannon's words, nullify Donald Trump. And that is why, he says, they moved the inauguration indoors. No, it's not because they were trying to avoid a William Henry Harrison situation. No, it's because they were taking him behind closed doors to what? Nullify him? What does that even mean? But let me read you what this absolute just nut job had to say Monday before Trump's inauguration. Right there, you see an empty west side of the Capitol where normally in about 90 minutes, President Trump will be walking out to start the ceremony. I mean, why are they doing it in the Capitol today? And here today, guys, I am confused. We had 250,000 tickets, okay? You had, I think, 10,000 people seated of people that work on the campaign that were close to President Trump. Then we had 240,000 that was going to go back. There was expected at least a crowded half-day million people. By the way, this is him talking. Right here, I'll tell you, it's low 20s, but in the sun, it feels like it's 40 degrees, right? I don't understand why this is empty, and I think it sets a tone. This city is hostile to President Trump. But understand, this is like taking Berlin in 1945. Yes, they signed the surrender documents, and yes, they were compliant to a degree, but underneath they weren't. I think this is the epitome of what we're seeing today. And then he said it was part of a nullification project. Whatever that means. He got sworn in. Like, he is the president of the United States right now, this very moment. So Steve Bannon is out there prior to the inauguration, like, they're going to nullify him. Again, not telling us who is going to do the nullifying or what nullifying even means. I can only assume he means that they're going to, kind of take him into a back room like Joe Pesci. And, I don't know. That's just insane for him to suggest nullification. Because, it's just crazy. He got inaugurated. They moved it inside because, as you correctly pointed out, it was in the 20s, man. Donald Trump is old. He's not in great shape. Probably doesn't need to be standing outside for a couple hours in 20-degree temperatures. They're doing that to protect your guy. And Steve Bannon still sees ghosts everywhere, right? But then his co-host, Dave Bratt, said this. There are no conspiracies, but there are no coincidences. Nope, there are conspiracies. And your boss, Steve, there just spouted one. Nobody was out to get Donald Trump. Nobody was trying to do anything nefarious to him. And if anything, they were trying to protect him. Let's move it inside. Let's not have him freeze to death. That seems like a smart idea. But not to Bannon, no. This is just a sign that D.C. is so hostile to Trump that they don't want him to freeze to death. Don't think about it for too long, folks, because if you do, it's going to give you an aneurysm. But that is how Steve Bannon's brain works. And even though everything went off without a hitch, Bannon still sees dark forces in play, even though he won't tell us what those dark forces are or what exactly their plans are, because he probably hasn't come up with that conspiracy just yet. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. We got fresh content every day for you. And if you want to follow us across social media, make sure you check out all of the social links that we have posted in the description of this video.